And we're back. I really hate my internet provider sometimes. It seems like I paused the game, by the way, as soon as I noticed the internet was down. But it's just really, really frustrating to have your internet connection constantly drop for no reason. Sigma sign. Who's this guy? Oh, Fascist Brazil. We got Fascist Brazil on our side now. Yes, I would like to invite you to faction. Thank you. Oh shit. Pause. I did not expect this kind of push from the Soviet Union in the north. And it looks like at least the anti-aircraft guns have arrived at the front, but the anti-tank guns, no sorry, not there. Right, power divisions? Nah, I'm not going to drop them straight into the action. Am I even making anti-tank guns? Oh, well, you see, there's your issue. If you're not making the anti-tank gun, well, you're going to be in quite a little bit of a pickle. The equipment doesn't even exist for them to make it. Hold on, let's just get rid of all these transporters. There we go. Cars, mechanized bombers will drop that production as well. Don't need it as badly. Stukas will keep some reserve for now. And one line will continue to actually make Panzer Vs rather than just making converting from older Panzer IVs to make Panzer Vs. Well, it seems that the north is lost. Let's go to Copenhagen. Anyone that can fall back successfully, good for you. Oh, these 8 units, they could just use the port. I don't think they'll be able to escape. They'll be constantly engaged. Oh, maybe. Come on, get to the port and you can get to the fucking port, you idiots. Then we're going to Dunkirk our asses out of here. There we go. Invasion of Russia going okay-ish at the moment. My main sledgehammer battalions, how are they doing? Wow, they're really taking way too many PPSHs. I mean, like 6, but there's several varieties of the PPSH. But tanks are still in high demand and supply, so that's okay. Sorry, who gave you the orders for medium tank division to attack a fucking mountain? Just go around it. Yeah, Norway's lost, but I don't care for Norway. I mean, I guess some steel came out of there. Look how fast these divisions are advancing. I think these guys will get cut off too. No, get back to the port. Yeah, take the boat round. You're going to get cut off. Spain's holding out. They're technically not at war with Spain. But that's how we retreated, actually. We moved into Spanish territory, which they're not allowed to attack in. The fall of Stockholm, but to communism. Land forts in Copenhagen? Fuck. Whoops. Just gonna build some... Oh, we got level 5 forts, but I think we need the naval ones. Ooh, that's a lot of bombers. Okay, so over the last month, how many of those bombers have we shot down? 24. At a sacrifice of 24 of our buildings bombed. Now, we do have good anti-bomber defense. They've got flak towers over half of Germany. I think it's time for us to increase them a little more. I don't like this pocket. It's like an upside down boot. Just widen it up a little bit. Artillery research, that's 10% bonus for my arty. Excellent. Get to the port. It's the only way out. Get to the port. Come on, run. Run. Run, Schweinhund. You're cut off now. It's your only way out. There we go. Save. No Russian boats out here, though. In the last month, we lost 38 fighters to nothing. Good. Okay, so it seems with the surround on Minsk, one army group is halfway through their objective. The southern armor front is going a bit slow, but it's chugging along nicely. How many medium tanks do we have in reserve? Because the medium tanks are like a lifeblood, already in deficit mode. That's the light tanks. I'm going to stop converting from stockpile and start making fresh ones. The armoured push in the north is failing though. And I was really hoping to get that link up on Minsk. Ah, the funny thing is you say radar on the front might help improve combat. Funny enough, I haven't researched radar. Just like the Nazis in real life. Oh, let's go back to converting. I cannot afford to actually produce brand new ones, so I just got to convert Panzer IVs. It's too much resources otherwise. The whole of Germany is just dedicated to making artificial oil. This little island has become an oil field too. They're ready to invade Spain when they get the go-ahead. How's the Adventures of Himmler going? Oh, but Himmler did his naval invasion of this next island, which goes to the British Empire. Although, funny enough, he can't get supplies in. Yeah, 4 out of 4 supplies. He's still got attrition, though. Okay, so the Adventures of Himmler, maybe he can invade Madagascar? Alright, so naval invasion. Maybe it could be up to the Free French state. Okay, do I have any... Wait, the Free French are fascist? Sorry, did I miss a memo? Oh, okay, they're on my side, but I thought they're meant to be the Free French. I thought they're meant to be separate. Like, aren't these the resistance? The ones in exile? But they're fascist. Aha, I can invade this island. Time for Himmler to go on another wacky adventure. Oh, there's a Chilean battleship. Let's see if we can kill it this time. Or later. Oh, the armoured battalion is actually doing its job now. It's gaining some momentum. Where's my heavy tank? Must be ready by now. Ooh, 2 Panzer IV battalions. They're going straight to the northern front. Yeah, brand new, fitted out with 600 Panzer IVs, and 3 of them broke down before they even got to the front. Peter Munder's been established. Rocket research. Woo! Okay, who do I want to go down now? Let's actually focus for 1 second. Two-sided economics. Now, do I side with the technocrats, which grants construction speed increase and increased weekly stability? And then further down, bonus research time, increased factories in state, but military factories are built slower. If I go for the other one, I get maximum factories in state plus 10. Construction speed is lower, but I build factories faster and I get more population. I reckon I might go with more population. Yeah, I need population. It'll give me like an extra 2%. The armor pusher in the south is starting to stall out, but if I want to, we can already go for that. Any medium tanks here? Yeah, if I assign just one medium tank division, maybe might get a mini surround here, but it might be worth it to keep the pressure up. I don't know, should I go for the surround already, or should I keep going further ahead to Minsk? Like, maybe I'm being too greedy by going all the way, or maybe I'm ruining the present or too early by not getting the surround now and risking stuff. Okay, the good news is that anti-tank guns and anti-air are being fitted out to all of my divisions. They might not have full anti-tank, but they've got enough equipment. 25 divisions. The Königsliga is here. Well, I don't want to build modern tanks. Modern tanks are gay. I guess we should get winter camera, and we have a mouse researched. Motherfucking mouse. So time to incorporate a super heavy tank division then. Why is getting called into the front? If the unit was moved, it would cause the next province's supplies. Okay, so they can't go to the north, they'll be starved. Okay, but they can go to the south, there is enough supplies there. But the armoured push is going well. Oh, it's only one tile. One. Wait, if we capture this tile, it'll be easier actually. Let's swing on over to that tile. Oh, they're falling out of the encirclement. Nah, medium tank, you don't have to push, it's okay. Moving up, moving up, moving up, across the river. They're crossing now. Hold the line. Once the infantry get there, I'll get them to move across. It's a pincer though, they're going to try and start evacing out of it. Oh, sorry, you can hear the chirping in the background. Wow. Didn't realise it was that loud. You know what, I'm actually going to let my generals do what they do best. They're starving in that pocket. There's a little supply road, but it's not much. I wonder what the planes are doing overhead. So 1,000 of my glorious 190s versus some rusky biplanes. We've lost 300 of our fighters for 1,900. And holy shit, around a third of that was just from anti-aircraft guns from the infantry. If we had that one tile there, we could have caused a quite big surround. Modest pocket is better than no pocket. I like that approach. 20 new divisions. I guess it's time to get them in the rear. In the reserve, we'll keep them far back so they don't consume the supply. I'll just give them any general. What mods am I using? I'm just using Road to 56. Oh, let's check up on the adventures of Himmler. I hope Himmler's not dead. Nope, Himmler's still going along. He's in his SS branded sailing boat sailing to Madagascar to go and naval invade whatever's next to it. He's out there taking more colonies for the British fascist empire, though maybe I should just conquer the fascist empire. No, it looks like this pin. Oh wait, maybe. Where am I fucking one? I have a lot of Stukas in the air though. Where are they? I have 1,200 ground Stukas. Kanone Stuka. Enemy troops bombed is like nothing. Oh, there we go. Mini pocket. Not a big pocket, but we got something out of it. We've probably got a massive deficit on light tanks now, though. Wow. 4,000. Shortages of tungsten. I've got to purchase all my tungsten now from Spain. Yo, Spain, can I have, like, all your tungsten? You mean all the tungsten I captured for you, by the way? Wow. Fucking maxing out there. What are they making? They've got tons of this stuff. It must be their foreign policies like really bad. Okay, maybe buying shit tons of stuff might fix it up. The good thing is that we've got the surround, but I don't know why the medium tanks have been allocated for holding it. Invading Turkey could be a good idea. I do need to get my navy here though, and I think technically France still controls this. Which I guess would be an excuse for Himmler to go on another adventure. The good news is that the front seems to be moving quite well now. So, we have killed... Wait, so the fascist... Hold up! This is the communist faction, right? And that's fascist England. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, shit. Wait, what happens if I declare war? I currently hold most of their territory. I mean, I even got men in London and they don't. Does that mean that I captured the whole country instantly? Right, medium tank deficit of 1,400. None of these are converting from stockpile, they're all making fresh. I guess it's time to maybe sacrifice another production line in the name of light tanks. I haven't even made anything for the mouse yet. Fuck it, we're making the mouse production line. In the height of war, when we're all not doing so brilliantly. And it's going to have more priority for resources than the battleships. I say that we close down the medium bomber production to almost nothing. To give it all to the mouse. We can build 2 mouses a month. Kanone Stuka will take back... There we go. That's 5 assigned to it. Speaking of Kanone Stuka, we should be able to assign some more now. Maybe I'll manually assign these ones. Maybe they don't want to operate in skies that are contested. We have lost 400 fighters and 300 bombers to their 2,500 planes. Oh, we got a bridgehead now. If I assign this light tank division just to go speedy mode. Oh, they're reinforcing that tank division is going to move up. Because these tank divisions can go fast when they're not in combat. Like up to like 12 or 14 speed. But then again, these light tank divisions are being whittled down to have like almost no light tanks. They're at half strength. My armoured spearhead is now being blunted on the Russian offensive. Maybe it's time to take a breather while we rethink our... My 1.5k planes are not doing anything. I thought they'd been assigned to... Yeah, that guy's meant to fight. I thought these were assigned to these field marshals. Army 12. And this is Army 3, Army 12, and Army 15. Waiting for orders. So I see, so the commander's not issuing orders very well. Alright, then if you can't use your commanders, then I'll use them for you. Also, I'm going to withdraw these bombers from combat. They're not good for ground attacking. Oh, don't worry, I got you way ahead with the fallback line. We've got these infantry here ready for the fallback. They're dug in on bunkers that are all level 5 at least. Alright, maybe there's a few weak spots in the line, like here. Here, and here. Alright, they're all level 4 at least, apparently. Holy shit, I need to shore up this line though. My powers are ready. Let's get them some training, even though they will, like, half of them would die instantly when they drop into combat. Guess we could make this pocket a little smaller. But they're making it smaller for us themselves. They're the ones attacking us. You should get 1 aluminium from Bulgaria. That will help. You know what? I think I have to cancel the offensive orders. Let's see if Rommel can keep up his offensive. If I can do an armoured thrust north, that would be really fucking swell. I'll leave these ones in standby to fill the gap. Where are the fighters? He's got 500 things assigned to him, I thought. Or did I take him off him now? Nope, he's got 600 things. They're just not doing anything. Okay, enough of this. This is a waste of time. Finish it. That's what I'm really annoyed about my fighter planes. They're being assigned to the field commanders or whatever. They're sorry, to the generals. They're the ones that are meant to make use of those forces, but they're not. My generals are my #1 enemy. Oh, speaking of tigers, I can upgrade those now. Well, they'll consume more resources though, but whatever. Every tiger. Ooh, and our planes, we can upgrade our fighters now. Production. Two-sided economics, good. I think the 198 was already like the best variant I could make it. More reliability and more range, I guess. But that takes away from reliability, but we have plenty of these in the field. Fagger line! Fagger line! Fagger line! I mean, traitors! Why are my generals not using their fighters effectively? Oh, thank fuck. General finally came to his senses and actually might get a good pincer in. The supply situation is not the most pleasant. And it looks my ordered offensive north will not work out. Right, you're free to redistribute your men the way you want. There's mostly been a halt to the offensive. How many men did I lose in my assault to the Russians? I lost 1 mil to the Soviets so far. The Soviets have lost 1.5. That is not good KDs. Where's my heavy tonk battalion? Alright, so one heavy tonk has been made. This is my heavy Tiger battalion, which uses 80, which I think was battalion strength in real life. Let's add some modifications to it. Heavy tonk battalion is now just getting shit tons of infantry to bolster the health of it. Is there any point in assigning a super heavy to a heavy tank battalion? Oh, I got a fuck ton of torpedo planes. Oh yeah, sorry, 40 width to get the magical number so I can win. Engineering company, maintenance company, anti-aircraft company. Nah. There we go. Heavy tonk battalion's got so many infantry, it's now been classed as an infantry division by the game. Wow. So now we've got to give it the heavy tank generic. No, not heavy tank generic. There we go, King Tiger generic. Wow, that is a really funny tiger. That's just a normal tiger. Got aside just a super heavy. Fuck it. This is it. This is my legendary battalion. The Ubershmen of the Ubershmen, although they're now classed as infantry. I've got to change the image as well. Change image. Template. Oh, we'll give him this edgy icon. Update. Oh yeah, pausing the game. Now that involves brain power. Okay, planes. These planes are contesting airspace. These are fighting, yep. These planes are fighting for control over this area, but I don't think there's anything for the torpedo bombers to attack. We have lost 55 of our fighters due to accidental losses, so I'm just going to cancel all parties over this region. Yeah, best I can do is maybe here fly over the Norwegian Sea, maybe. I don't think they can get much territory in. Torpedo bombers don't have much range. Okay, so that's 1,190s going up against the 900 P8s. And also half the area is just made up of flak towers. Just solid flak towers. Unfulfilled imports from Spain. Fucking shortchanging me, Spain. How's the Adventures of Himmler going? Can I just declare war on the UK and instantly win the war because I've got troops in like London and every capital city? Like, for real, chat, give me advice on that. Yeah, the south could be a very good offensive. We held territory up to there, but they've pushed us back slowly. But now that we've entered total formation, maybe we might be able to work with it. Can't believe I have to build motorways to get equipment to the front. You cannot declare why you have troops in the country. We have divisions in their territory. Oh, you're right. Oi, watch it. No spam, dickhead. Yep, I'm using road to 56. Oh no, Himmler lost 2 of his men. And our supply convoys are getting shot down by... Oh, for fuck's sake. Really? Portugal. Portugal's got naval superiority off the coast here. So Himmler lost 2 of his SS. The fucking then Portugal Navy. I suppose that's what I get for not having superiority over there. That's it, I'm sending over 4 Germanian battleships. Okay, so the good news is the Russians are in an all-out offensive, while I'm total down. But remember, all of my focus has been on attacking, not really defending. Oh shit! Why are there 20 infantry divisions on 1 tile? This game never fails to blow my mind. I gave the field commander 100 divisions to protect the front line, and what does he do? He puts 20 of them on 1 tile. Alright, great. Now I'm about to lose. How many medium panzers are in this army? 350 panzer force. Do you know how long it takes to make that many? Like a month? Can't have them attempt to break out. They're pretty well stuck. Best I can do is disband them, but that's a bit... Nope, they're dead. Yeah, field marshals fucking suck. Oh, don't tell me the Soviets are pulling a good old invasion back below me. Well, soon they will face the wrath of my super heavy tank battalion. Yes. 80 Tigers. And wait, where are the super heavies? I had like some of them in stock. Oh. But I'm pretty sure we made some of these. Yeah, I could make 4 a month now. Excuse me, what? Why are there no divisions assigned to this northern push here? Well, it's time to send in the reserves, I guess. Alright, Sonny Jims, you're almost done training, but here's your real training. Go win the war for me. Next. So, why though? Why did my field commander not shore up that area of the line? Just run around quickly. Alright, general wounded. The walking speed of these divisions is like 4 kilometers per hour, like 3.5. Apparently they're fat Germans. My powers are not trained. Oh, that's right, I'll hold to their training. Let's check up on the adventures of Himmler. So the 4 Germanian battleships are engaging a few proxy subs. Just so they can get Himmler some fucking sandwiches or something. Wow, don't fuck with these Portuguese subs. I'm glad I went for the extra population abilities. I don't need the science no more. Land doctrine's all been focused on Blitzkrieg. I don't know how to defend. Hey, don't worry those. We've got the MP43s coming out soon. That's going to be pretty cool. Also, change out this naval strike research to infantry defense weapons. So the good news is that we sent in the reserves to go do what the field commander was not doing. Oh, I see. So the super heavy tank battalion Oh no, is it they've all gone into... Fuck, that's right. The super heavy tanks are going towards training the division. That's nowhere near done. I need them to go to the front lines. I'm not feeling too good. What about the skies? They've got to be in our territory. 1,200 PE8s. And I mean, every day, 8 of them are getting shot down by just the standard base defenses. But they just keep coming. Our fighters lost 40 to 500 bombers lost. Just human bombers. They're just bombs. Why are my Stukas doing anything? Oh, that's right. They haven't got orders to ground attack because the generals... Alright, no, seriously, Paradox, what the actual fuck? I've assigned them to field commanders and the field commanders are not utilising them. Seriously, what the actual fuck's wrong with that? Now my Stukas are going in to do stuff. Why weren't my field commanders using them? Yeah, the battle plans are currently not being executed because I'm on the defense. I cannot go on the offensive right now when apparently the USSR is obliterating me. So I'm just going to pick my battles one by one, try and win back the initiative, and then go back to town, like right here. These 20 infantry divisions have been spread too thin for this push here. And like over here, there weren't any infantry divisions guarding a large flank of the army. But hey, we've got winter clothing now. So that's nice. Seriously, I can actually understand why Hitler hated his generals. I can relate to this. Aha, we have one mouse fielded. Who will be inside? Yes, you, Hoff. We need that to be at least like level 5. Okay, we're going to make an initiative move. It's a do or die maneuver. It's high risk, high reward. Come on, Panzer Elite. You were born to compete. Do not retreat. Please do not. Your country depends on this. Honestly, Fortress Warsaw's already, you know, like the beacons. What the actual shit? Put this guy on the initiative. Maybe you might be able to push them back. Keep going. And I'll leave the light tanks to guard. The medium tanks move at 8, and I think the light tanks move at 12. Okay, we're getting back to north now, slowly. They're putting the pressure on. Maybe I just nick one light tank to help speed down. Come on, you speedy boy. Ah, shit, a river, my worst enemy. Wait, what? The United States of Brazil has... What did I just read? I read something. Oh shit, they captured Brazil. So where are all these units going to go? What's Spain doing? I don't even know anymore. The Portuguese subs are still not being dealt with because my subs won't take up their subs and they keep retreating. Alright, Adventures of Himmler. You ready to naval invade? Ah, just get back to Germany. Come back here, Himmler! Back to Berlin. I'm going to keep this light tank division in reserve. Still one only fielded mouse tank at the moment. Oh, 20 new divisions. Let's send them into the meat grinder. Oh, see, so the United States of Brazil are now my enemy. That's it, I'm calling Brazil to war. Let's watch the world catch fire. There we go, we called in Peru into the Russian war, not the American one. They will not accept, okay, that's fine. But Brazil did. Your tactics are wrong and you should feel wrong. Come on. It's not the full pincer that I wanted, but it's something. My medium tank, I need to shore up the line. Light tank, just hold your position. Hold! Okay, so now I'm basically saying to all my Axis bros, like, hey, do you want to join? Oh, Romania actually has sense. You're Nazis, you want to join, right? Turkey, you Nazis yet? I've been propagandering you for like forever. Okay, pocket secured, but can we get the pocket before they attempt to break out? I don't even want to look at how many medium tanks are missing right now, but let's go for it. We started with a spare 1,200, we're down to 1,000. And someone's not giving my fucking tungsten orders on time. Looking at you, Spain. I got you that tungsten for you as well. We got 3 mouse tanks fielded. And we're going to train that to at least recruit before we send it to combat. We can afford to actually put in some more King Tigers into this division. We'll keep it at 40 width. Arm battalion. Heavy tank. No, they can't all be heavy. Remove. Remove. Okay, and that would make it 40 width. I'm not making any... I'm a great commander. Actually, yeah, repositioning my armor divisions can... Whoa, Rommel is really fucking dried up. Cancel the Minsk offensive and just focus on a small offensive to the north. Rommel, you have 2 days to plan for that. Make me proud. Maybe I should redeploy armor units from the south. No, they're needed in the middle, and the very southern ones, I still want them to continue their offensive to that port down there. These guys are still attempting to push to Sevastopol. They're doing a pretty okay job. Romania's helping now. If I release this Panzer Division again to attempt to push, what do they have? Not many light tanks. But they still got their medium tanks, that's very good. Still tons of mediums. I'll give them the orders again to attempt that push to try and cut off the... Maybe it'll help Romania. Why hasn't Romania got like a front line? Did Himmler make it? Oh, Himmler did not make it back. Himmler might be dead. I mean, he'll still be alive as a commander, but he lost his SS. Good news, everyone! We're gonna upgrade to the prototype Leopard, the World War II one. In the mix of war, when we're already... Good reliability, though. Don't need much of an engine, we're not going anywhere fast. Panzer II, Leopard A, and Leopard A. Oh boy, there goes all my fuel. Nah, Spain, you hang on to those forces. Okay, Rommel, you ready for your armor initiative to the north with your 6 units? 1 medium tank division, but the medium template does seem to have... Whoa, they got artillery type 3, holy shit. Yeah, this division, Nick, is just living off Russian equipment at the moment. Almost all Russian arty. And quite a few Russian trucks supplementary. Why isn't the medium tank division getting thrown in first, though? That doesn't make sense. Southern push is going good. I think our super heavy tank battalion must... Yeah, almost. It's almost ready at level recruit. With 5 mouse tanks at its disposal. And we've also got apparently 8 out of 15 super tanks in the training. Yeah, notice Himmler's army group is gone. Okay, Rommel's offensive is gone to shit. But I can't afford to withdraw units from the south. It might be a job for the super heavy tank battalion. They're now recruits. I'm going to assign them to the front. They're going straight to Rommel. Let's see what he can do with 8 mouses. And 2 more light tanks. I'm going to throw these reserves in. I sat on them for a while. Here comes the super heavy. With only 5 mouses. But 240 heavy tanks. A mixture of Tiger and... Okay, I'm going to cancel the armor offensive in the south. They're going to need to regroup again. They're just throwing themselves at the grinder. So, what are our losses? We've lost 1.6 to the Soviets. The Soviets have lost 3.7. Alright, so it's better KD now, but not really the KD I'm looking for. The super heavy's not even going to get there in time to actually do anything. Unless I give it orders to move by rail. Which, what if I micro the super heavy myself? To take that port. What kind of territory is that? Oh, good job. Good job. Infantry are flooding in now. We've got 20 divisions on just this stretch of land, so that's a good density. The heavy tank battalion has arrived, and it's not doing well at taking Königsberg. Six mice. We've lost 5 of the tigers. Nope, I refuse to fall back to the east wall. I wonder if the preparations have been done yet. It should be level. Alright, some areas are still under construction. But it's mostly level 2, level 3 along. They're all dug in. Okay, the medium panzer division is doing its job now. Nothing the enemy have will be able to penetrate this division's armor. I'm happy about that. Autocrats have seats in government. That increases our overall percentage recruitable population. So now we've got 2% more on top of our 10%. On top of our 1% foreign volunteers. I see, so the terrain modifiers the thing screwing me over with the heavy mouse tanks. We still haven't lost any mouses yet. In fact, I think we actually gained one that one got to the front. But the tigers, we lost 20 of them now. You can field a massive army, why are you not? It's this little thing called supply. I mean, in this sector here, I've got 57 out of 60 supply used up. In the south, that's actually pretty alright. In the north, 41 out of 72. It's just, you can oversaturate areas of too much infantry. I can switch my army up to 40 width, but that's not exactly a smart plan. Oh, if we can just take that one tile there. You almost had it, but they had to fall back though. Where's my heavy tank? It's redeploying probably. 7 mouses. There it is, it's maneuvering around to help. If you've got no manpower in occupied territories, please spam or partisan blow shit up. I'm pretty sure there's no partisan activity, is there? No, 0% resistance. They're not blowing up any of the bridges. Bulgaria wants to send divisions. No thanks. Oh no, Hungary's getting eaten up slowly. Yep, this turned into trench warfare very quickly. Although there soon might be a development coming up. A medium tank division is doing well versus 5 Soviet divisions. And where's the heavy tank battalion gone now? It's moving up. I put a lot of faith in that battalion for medium results. Build a Ratter. Well, 240 King Tigers in one division is no joke either. And honestly, if they allow me to build railway guns and coastal guns, I would do that as well. Oh, Himmler made it actually. I thought he died completely. But look, Himmler made it. Well, what do you fucking know? He just got assigned to a different field. How did he survive? I thought his convoys got destroyed. The Adventures of Himmler, and yep, he's got most of his stuff now. Holy shit, I thought he died. Himmler's gone on a wild adventure. Haven't really got any missions for my torpedo bombers. I guess I could assign them to Channel, but I shouldn't expect there to be any shipping there still. Would the V1 count as a coastal battery? Only for humans flying it. Here we go. Where's my heavy assault tank? Get in there. Actually, what kind of territory is that? It is province. Plains, perfect. For when my super heavy gets there eventually. There you go. Shall be entering the combat zone soon? In 2 days, apparently. But yeah, they're going to have to start pulling out, which means I need to bring my naval torpedo bombers back. Can't believe I just reassigned them to England. Actually, I need them back again. 1,000, 1,000, here. No, I just run on the coastline. I'll take the nerf. Almost. Okay, naval bombers are back. Hopefully they'll try and catch any planes and the boats retreating from the harbour. But when the super heavy tank division gets here, oh, you're going to be in full world of hurt. Any minute now. Any second now. Aha, here we go. Himmler's almost done. Himmler's gone around half the fucking world. He invaded the Falklands. He invaded Ireland. He's lost 3 of his other SS divisions, but he's doing pretty alright. Self-propelled howitzers in your tank divisions. That's a good idea, actually. Maybe I'll research that. Now, the infantry are going to try and bug out. No, don't. What? No, don't give up the territory. Hold the line. Oh, I'll just let my generals do what they want. Why did the tank division that was guarding that tower there, now they can link up? I have a feeling those horses are going to try and take that territory now. What are you doing? Yep, they linked up. Hey! My generals are my own worst enemies. They're all evacing now, right out of my nose. Right under my fucking nose. Why did my heavy tanks pull out? Right, there's only one way to combat this. When I finish, you're going to see the next WarThunder I'm going to pull out my arse. What the fuck was my general thinking? Army Group 9. Oh, I see. So when the circle was completed, he tried to redraw the front, I think, and you spread the front out, which meant his units had to move out of that area. That's it, Rommel. You're going back to the rear. Get out of here. I'm sick of you. I don't want your troops here anymore. I'm going to reassign. I'm going to get a different general. It's going to do better than you. You literally had them surrounded, then you pulled your units out of the surround. It was a fucking super heavy tank guarding an open plains environment. And the AI said, what if I remove the super heavy tank to go guard somewhere else? Why? Literally, generals are my enemy. Right, I'm going to strip this guy of all his rank. I'm going to assign them all to, let's create a new army. I'm going to have faith in this new general more. Hoff. Oh yeah, he was in charge of the training battalion for the Mount. Okay, all of these units are getting assigned to Hoff. Because you fucking suck. You, in fact, here's what I'm going to give you, mate. I'm going to give you... Oh, wow, am I still training powers? I don't need any more powers. That's a waste of manpower for now. Oh, another Panzer division. What have we got in this one? 600 Panzer IVs. That's good enough for me. Straight to Hoff. The general, not the location. Rear guard, I'm just going to brush up their training to level 10. Actually, then again, if I tell Hoff to regather his forces for another initiative to the north, well, this time we go further north. And this time we have the power of 2 heavy tank battalions at his disposal. We're also going to research a very smart unit. Here we go. But researching the GW Tiger. Mounting a 170mm gun. These powers are ready to drop. Fully trained, ready to roll. Now, if I played it smartly, I could have them just drop all along here. Okay, so I'm going to need a new theatre of combat for this. Split. 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 Ah, do I have enough play? I do actually. I should have 20 plus transports. Aerial supremacy is an issue though. So we've got 500 fighters assigned to this sector with 1,500 P-8s flying over every day. We've lost 1,100 fighters to the 1,200 bombers lost. Over half of which, no, 2/3 of it was anti-aircraft guns. And people keep telling me not to build those. They pay for themselves. You really want me to go for the modern tank, but it's not as cool. Holy shit, send the light tanks in. They're speedy boys, they'll get there quick. Heavy tank battalion is back at full strength. Okay, new reserves already. Pfft, who cares if he's got all these bonuses? Those medals mean nothing to me. Nothing. Ooh, engineers with Flammenwerfers. Flammenwerfers. Yeah, I mean, the anti-aircraft guns over the Third Reich are doing their job. Look, it's just nothing but flak towers. Oh, shit. I order a rescue. I'm going to throw in the heavy tank battalion to the planes, actually. That will do a better job. As long as I make sure the heavy tanks stick to open areas, they should do okay. Oh, what's this? This does not look good. Army Group 14 is... How many troops are assigned to Army Group 14? Not enough, apparently. Oh, I see. So Army Group 14 is split between this sector and this sector of the front. That is confusing. Ah, good. What? How did we get Crusaders? Okay. Straight to General Hoff you go. He's getting all the new toys to play with. In the southern front, how are we doing? It definitely seems like the cornerstone of my army's success has been pinnacled or mounted around these medium tank divisions. The light divisions have been absolutely decimated. But the medium tank divisions, they seem to do okay in combat. They don't really seem to suffer many losses, even though I throw them in like pretty stupid situations. $240 Tigers in reserve. And we're 2 super heavy tanks away from finishing off the 2nd heavy tank battalion. Yep, manpower at the moment is... Oh, that's the wrong one. Here we go. So 10% normally, plus I think 3% from other bonuses. I need more oil, so this thing I should have done like really early game, but I bypassed it to do Anschluss. But I mean, you're saying that the Russians are fighting with T-26s. Half of my army is made up of Panzer IIs. So it works both ways. And this territory is really contested. And it looks like the super heavies now got medium tanks moving in to help out. Whoa, look at those defenses. But soon my research will be done for my tank destroyer. No, artillery carrying Königstiger. It's interesting though. This mouse battalion doesn't suffer many losses. I've lost 5 mouses and 20 heavy tigers, but that's pretty acceptable. But I can't fix this area. I mean, my other plan was basically like trying to maneuver upwards, but I can barely fight for this territory here. What territory is this? Plains. Okay, let's get the... No, don't do that. Go upwards and then through that territory. And we'll get the medium tanks to come across as well. 20 infantry divisions on standby, ready with nothing to do. And 1 Himmler unit. I just find it amazing how far this unit went around the world. Fascist England has been building up their army, and they're technically in the Russian alliance. Supply situation. Nope, supplies are pretty good. Except for Romania. See, I don't need to move units away from my front, they're doing pretty alright. Now, if I send my heavy tiger back to retake that territory again. So imagine, you're just a few conscripts in a Russian infantry battalion, 40 width, and you encounter fucking mouses. Right, they're throwing in some light tanks. So there's 1 tank battalion is single-handedly shrekking 3 infantry divisions. Oh, they're throwing in 4 now, but it's a cavalry division. I like this. What tactic are we using? We're using attack. Great tactic. We're using the tactic of attack with the mouse. Good. Oh, they've got another infantry division in reserve. Now, what if I assign 1 more medium tank to help with this push? It's mostly the organization I'm worried about with the mouses. Oh, unexpected frost. Holy shit, we got a second fueled up, ready to go. Heavy tank battalion. Oh, they've already lost 1 for some reason. Or maybe they didn't bother finishing off the last one before training was done. 1 more super heavy. We got 2 super heavy tank battalions. That's 30 mouses in total fielded. Hold the line, you fucking bastards, this time. Okay, so they're throwing a lot of stuff at us now. The heavy tank battalion is done. It's down to the medium panzer force to defend. Oh, now they're thinking about evacing out of the port. Where are those naval bombers at? Now, if those naval bombers could just watch that 1 port. What about subs? Oh, that's right. No oil for sub production. Oh, time to update to newer weapons. Reliability will be the cornerstone of this weapon. The MP38 will upgrade to the MP43A. We have spare factories at our disposal. Oh, yeah, what happened to my power drop initiative? Oh, yeah, that's right. We didn't have enough planes. I suppose more infantry weapons wouldn't go amiss. I need way more. I like the way more oil. The whole of Germany's oil production plant. I need more oil. I guess I could build oil facilities in fucking Ireland and Scotland. How short are we on oil? Hey, at least tungsten's... Oh, wow. Thanks, Spain, for all that fucking tungsten you're giving me, you dickheads. Brazil's cool, though. Buy some oil from Saudi Arabia, but I think the British will intercept the convoys. The good news is that we actually got a pocket now, and I don't think they can evac out successfully. I'm just thinking of what to use this research on. I mean, well, I guess it's time to get the E50. That would be the smart thing. Or then again, the E75 would also be the cooler thing to get. And I guess fire planes won't go amiss. Right. 2 super heavy tank battalions. That's 30 miles between them, 480 Tigers. Those poor men never stood a chance. How many mouses do we have now? None. 13 are currently needed, but they've all gone into the new training division. I see. So now the mouses will be in a forest now. What does that do to their combat effectiveness? So the terrain bonuses is minus 40%. Issue with the steelworks. Oh, I see. This is interesting. Gain resource gain efficiency 5% and military factory construction speed. Or gain resource efficiency 10% and construction speed is 5%. Oh, military factory builds slower. I actually like that. Resource efficiency higher, I think, would be better. What do you guys think? While the pocket is technically not secured, I'm really hoping that the boats would... Okay. New Afghan wants to be in my ally. It's only 30 steel though. Resource gain efficiency might be better because if I can gain more resources from all the areas I control. Well, actually I don't control the steel supplies anymore up here. I'll gain more resources from like areas like this though, right? Drive a mouse to get a £3 meal deal. Let's go with resource gain efficiency. I want to see if that actually works the way I think it does. Oh, I was actually hoping these numbers would go up. I guess it did not. Alright, the super heavies are going back to their main thrust up north, but we still haven't crushed this pocket yet. And it's like my planes aren't doing anything. "1,000 planes standing by, dicks in their hands. Get into the skies." "Dive bombers standing by. Get the fuck into the field." Oh, that's because they were assigned to my generals. My generals weren't actually using them. Wow, so I had 1,000 Stukas doing nothing. So in this next offensive, when I order the next attack, there should be like 1,000 Stukas joining you. Oh, that's right, yeah, I researched the SPGs. Sorry about that. So open up a new line of manufacturing. Super inefficient, but plus a lot of soft attack, I guess. I'm just going to wait for that to hit 100. There we go. Reliability increased. Good. So we're now going to build a new line of self-propelled King Tiger tank destroyers. No, self-propelled... you get the idea. I'm not going to take away King Tiger production, but I will take down naval production. Support equipment, actually, that could definitely be a lot higher. That's not as high as I want it to be. And this number is getting quite low. Yeah, let's take it away from standard infantry rifles. I mean, who needs those? Who needs standard infantry rifles when you can have self-propelled King Tiger howitzers? So if I do an all-out offensive on the port.
Ano, chiki-briki в дамке!
Hey, Sergeant Panther. Donated £1. Thank you very much. You can use fighters as ground attackers in Road to 56. Oh, I'm very well aware of that. I just didn't want to do that. I wanted to make sure they were kept shooting down Soviet planes. Because if you have a look here, I mean, 2,000 fighters in the sky. Enemy bombers lost 1,700. They just won't die, will they? Stuka's going to town. Right, it's time to order the offensive from Hof. Step 1, secure the river again. Move your planes from the airfields which are full. I don't think any of them are actually at the moment. $63 damage done out of a total of 1,700. Well, it's something. Okay, they're down to the port now, but do they have the balls to try and evac out from under my nose? Because we've got 1,000 torpedo bombers standing by. What if I assign the new self-propelled artillery to the heavy tank battalion to increase its soft attack? I was using artillery to pad it out, but then again, if I do switch out one of these infantry divisions, that could be interesting.
Ano, chiki-briki в дамке!
Ah, Sergeant Panther, thank you for the donation. I'll read out your thing in 1 second. Need more oil. Let me just check my production of making oil. There's a lot of things in the queue. I suppose I could bump you up the list. Oh yeah, Sergeant Panther. Also, you can stack factories using the ×10 and ×5 buttons. So why do you have 3 different slots for medium tanks? That's actually a very good question. It's inefficient, but it's just easier on my eyes to be able to see what's going on. It just feels more impressive as well, to be honest. Another 20 divisions standing by. You did not just sabotage a factory. We kind of got a Dunkirk thing going on here. They will need to leave this area. And they get massive debuffs for being in this tiny weeny area. But if they try and escape, they will lose their ships. Okay, Hoff, you have the orders. Execute Order 66. Show them the true power of this operational mouse. You ever wonder why the Germans have logistic issues when you're using Irish, English, Swedish, French, Norwegian, whatever that country that is, and Russian artillery, and only 2 German artillery in this whole lineup? Wow, we fully merged into King Tigers only. That's pretty neat. What if these light tanks just go around the secured area? Okay, naval power, naval airbase. Oh, that's right. I've got to have the planes, the transports in the area. Where did I put my transports? I think I put them in a forward airfield. Only 5 transports. Oh, I thought I made a lot more than these. Where do they keep making these bombers? Bombers are expensive. Also, yeah, my Stukas. Holy shit, they're going to town. In the last month, 7,600 enemy troops bombs. 2,000 bombers lost. Our losses, 550 fighters. They've lost 4,300 fighters. Or the 66 seems to be progressing quite well. Oh, all of these units are freed up, so obviously the field commander would micro them, right? Yep, time to leapfrog forward. Oh, that airfield is stuffed. Moving up. So, let's send these 1,000 fighters to go secure the next sector. Man, the Shukas can go with them. While they're still attempting air missions, I don't think they have many bombers left to attempt air missions with. What is the deficit of light tanks now? 3,400. It's what come up from 4,000.
Ну, чики-брики в дамке!
Thank you again, Sergeant Panther, for the donation. And the message is, you know what? 3 times the charm. Have another meal deal. I love you said meal, and I was really confused by that. No, meal deal. The Viking Bird Fiesler V1 video was great, to be honest. Oh, thank you for that. I'm glad you liked it. Good. Feel the wrath of my meat. Why is it attacking across the river? Oh well. I like the way it's like from The Simpsons when Bart like jumps across the river, cuts the line or whatever, so Skinner can't follow him, but Skinner just walks through the water and comes out the other side. That's how I feel these mouse divisions are. Fucking hell, does everyone in the division have their own customized stolen rifle? Wait, if this division finished training, does that mean I've got 3 heavy tank battalions now? No. Is this single player or multiplayer? Single player. Shouldn't you make some backup trenches so you don't lose too much ground later? That's actually a good point, you know. So we got the east wall here. Let me just finish up. So the east wall currently has 40 divisions assigned into it, in bunkers that are mostly level 4-ish all the way down. So I suppose I could do a leapfrog forward using my spare divisions which are sitting in the wings on standby. And using rivers is always a really good fallback point. Romania seems to be growing in a very good way. Not much of a leapfrog forward, but you don't want to put them right on the front due to supply issues. Like in this wing here, these units cannot move forward due to supply. Okay, the heavy tank battalion's at the front. All shall tremble under the great power of the mouse, or something along those lines. That's right, use the mouse in close quarters forest fighting instead of that open ground over there. That looks good. Why not use it over there? Yep, planes. Use it in the planes. Okay, now here's an experiment. We're going to upgrade our heavy tank division. I just want to change one element of it. I don't know if it means I have to change the whole thing. Armored. Heavy self-propelled artillery. For that sweet soft attack. No, not a whole line of it, just one. And to keep it 40 width, we need infantry. One arty maybe. That arties is like 3 width. There we go. So, what do you think of this modification then? So we got 4 King Tigers, 1 King Tiger self-propelled artillery. Oh, another 2 heavy King Tigers and 1 mouse. And that gives us 40 width. We are sacrificing some hard attack
Hello,
for
чики-брики
a
в
massive
дамке.
amount of soft attack. And thank you again, Sergeant Panther, for another donation. Always appreciate it. I don't care what the donation is. In fact, right now, Sergeant Panther, you brought me 1 Sainsbury's meal deal, so I'm very proud of that. Thank you very much for buying my meal tomorrow. You know what? Fuck it. I'm breaking the rule of 3. What's up with Vichy France popping up? It's a good question. I keep getting this bug. Slightly balanced SPG. Oh, that's a good point. I can add mechanized infantry now, although the mechs are not ready. I'll tell you about the French thing in a second. Infantry battalion. Ah, see. So if I... Mobile battalion. Mechanized. The mechs are not fully ready to go, though. Tell you what, we'll refit nothing for now. We'll just put the... Heavy Tank Battalion, remove. 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 Armor Battalion, self-propelled. And this is just temporary for... Oops. This is temporary from now until we can get more self-propelled artillery guns. And then also when we have the mechanized half-tracks built, we'll upgrade to that. And hopefully my infantry, hopefully the divisions on the front don't go full retard. Holy shit, it's almost level 10. Is that planes there? Fucking planes located. No, get back to the open terrain. Alright, we're slowly winning the initiative now. So, the Soviets have lost 8.35. So just say 8.5. We've lost 2.5. But it's coming through now in our favour. Ooh, Wunderwaffles. Okay, so you're wondering about the Vichy France thing. I honestly don't know. It just happened to be a bug and it keeps appearing all the bloody time. It's rolled to 56. I'm not too fond of these bugs. I've almost got everything on the focus trees. The good bits. No, I'm not bordering Yugoslavia yet. I've got better things to do. Oh boy, more stability. And construction speed, but then I sacrifice consumer goods. Don't really need that. I don't really need these. What I do need though is construction engineering? Construction repair? Nope, nope, nope. Oh boy, military factory construction speed plus 25%. Fuck yeah. So that means I get my mouses at... I can make 2 mouse a week. Build the Volkswagen. You mean establish Volkswagen. Okay, we've got these units cut off. That's good. It's kind of funny that the super heavy tank battalion, unless I send that in first, it won't turn up to combat. Is that plane? Is that fucking planes? Go for it. Don't go for the city. Just go around the city. There we go. 1 mouse turns up. Victory assured. "20 new infantry. Assign them. Get them training, but let's get them entrenched somewhere." Alright, they won't have any fancy hold-up place for now. They'll just go here. Kind of worried that weren't these guys meant to be leading armies or something? Did their armies get crushed and that's why they're now not have any units assigned? Is this multiplayer? Nope, this is single player. Yeah, the mouse should be able to hold the planes. Oh, I like these fancy people. Oh, look at me. I lost less than 2 million casualties. Look, I barely know anything about this game. It's a miracle that I've even done alright. And hey, remember that time I played Poland and I took Germany? I'm never going to let that drop. I played Poland and defeated Germany. I'm proud of that. And Road to 56 does not favour Poland at all. Finish him. I shall do this nice and slowly. We'll squash the pocket one bit at a time. There we go, that's squashed now. So now I have 2 sides to go kill these guys. Where's my mouse down here? Any planes? Is that planes? Oh, that's marsh. It's almost been 1 year now in game. Haven't gained much ground, but we grow stronger while the Soviet Union continues to slowly go downwards, I guess. Details, manpower. Still 2 mil, and they're on the 5%. Fuck, we're on 10%. Admittedly, we got a lot spare still, but even so, they're on the 5% recruitment. Get Estonia to join the Axis. Takes a bit of time. The National Union of Greece wants to join our faction. Yeah, fuck it. Well, I guess it means they don't have to invade you. I would like to declare on the British Empire, though, because why are they in the communist faction? Fascist England. I like that. Hasn't gained much ground. Königsberg is glorious clay. What else do I need? The super heavy's like, I'm here to help too. Movement speed 3. Okay, only 37 self-propelled artillery to go. Whoa, we got 1 whole mouse in reserve. Nice. Okay, the rocket research is coming along nicely. I guess we could start a nuclear research. Oh, basically I staged a coup in England so I have a landing pad to do any invasion from. Unfortunately, they were a bit annoying that they decided to take half of England afterwards for the coup. I kind of wanted it. Yep, can't declare war if you've got divisions in their territory. But I could lead the invasion from Scotland. But then again, it's not level land. It's pretty difficult to invade. Fucking communist troops on British soil. In fascist England soil. Also, that territory is annoying because American naval landed there. I was the one that took them out, but British England got the land for some reason. Oh yeah, that's a good point, by the way. I'm not making mechanized at the moment. Light tank deficit's coming up slowly. Medium tank deficit's been fixed. I will sacrifice 1 production line to make infantry equipment mechanized. There we go. If we take away from, let's say, oh, we got Stukas available still. Oh, who am I kidding? I don't want to take production from anything away. But let's redraw the front lines though, with the planes. No airfields up there. Can Stukas even get in range? Just about. Okay, so I guess Hoff finished off his initiative, so now he needs new orders to play with. Ah, yes, casualties. Okay. In the Soviet war, I've lost 2.4 mil, so just say 2.5 for now. The Soviets have lost almost 10 mil. How much was I responsible? 8.5 of it. Romania did 1 mil killing. Oh, Spain lost a territory up here after I called them into the war. No, Bulgaria, I do not need your forces. That's a good point, actually. Build fortify Scotland. Oh, we got our first modern tank available. But I don't want to build modern tanks. I know they're the way forward, but I don't want to build them. I like using these stupid heavy tanks. Oh, I see, but it's marsh, but it's winter. Does it get like a deep buff? No, it doesn't get a debuff. It just gets a different colour in the winter. Where's my second heavy tank division? I've got 2 of them assigned here. Up here. See, forest, forest, forest. Okay, the Soviets have been throwing themselves at me for too long. It's time to go on the initiative. What if I give the Field Marshal all out orders for an... Why have you not... What is wrong with you? You left the gap in the front line. Holy shit, do my generals want me to die? I know medium tanks are superior, but let me have my fun with these heavies. They're so fucking neat. I suppose now I can withdraw my armor and try and redraw some new plans. Look at Soviet division strengths. They're like all half here, half there. Not that good anymore. So I've got 3 main armoured groups. The Northern Armour Group, which is my sledgehammer. And the other 2 which are a bit more mobile. Oh, Kiev might almost soon be mine. This guy has no faith in the battle plan, but this guy still has faith on taking Minsk. My sledgehammer units, my 2 mouse units will be better down here actually. It's more... Alright, General Hoff, you have served me well. But I'm going to have to borrow the heavy tank battalions. They will do better in the plains. So I'll transfer them down to the mid-battlefield. In fact, cancel your offensive for now. And in the south, just wait for the heavies to turn up, then do your initiative again. What if I can break across the river here, out of curiosity? Yep, with enough human wave tactics I can. But is it smart? No. How's the colonies going? So, fascist Brazil. And America hasn't really done much here lately. And let's start making it a bit fascist. Canada is already in the Allies. Which doesn't really make sense because Brazil is fascist, but they joined America. Kind of ironic, I'm invading the USSR so I can build oil refineries, not for their oil. Okay, sledgehammer in position. Fire when ready. Oh, Japan. The Adventures of Japan. They conquered India. Basically conquered all of China. But Russia seems to be giving them a bit of issue lately. Wait, Japan, we're in the same faction. They will not accept. What was the point of being in the party then? Not going to help me out. French wants to lend me 16 25mm cannoners. What's that, 2.5 centimeter? What is that, anti-aircraft? Has to be. So wait, Japan, what are you up to these days? Alright, you got them all in port. You invading America or something? You got Hawaii, except not that bit, but you invaded Hawaii back in like 1942. So what are your plans, Japan? Our experimental rockets completed. Of course, my personal baby mouses are attacking across a river in a non-important part of the front. Production. Still need more self-propelled artillery. Could you always use more of that? I'm going to build parallel mouse divisions now. I don't really seem to lose the mouses in combat. I need to get at least level... How can I put it? When you get rockets, you research the V1. The V1 in this game cannot even go from Calais to England. It's so fucking stupid. It's broken in my opinion. Level 2 gives you the V2, which allows you from like the tippy top of France to maybe just about hit London. If Birmingham, I think from one tile if you're lucky. And then you research the V2 version 3 or whatever. And that thing basically has like intercontinental ballistic missile range. Okay, center offensive is going well. Although I'm still kind of pissed at his use for putting the fucking super heavies through the forest when there's planes here. I have to take them away from me. I have to put them in my own faction and nurture them like children. Fine, Rommel, you're in charge of the 2 mouses only because you got loads of stats. You're the only man I can trust for these, really, even though you failed with that encirclement earlier. Remember the encirclement of this area around the... I forgot the name of the town. But I had the encirclement. I had a super heavy unit on there. And for some reason the AI withdrew it. Even though it could have easily have held it. And that really pissed me off. What happened to Switzerland? Switzerland is still very alive and kicking. Although with a lot of troops on their board. In fact, if I do invade it, I think you'll just have to use like a bazillion Stukas to remove their ground units. Speaking of Stuka, I think I got some sign here, not doing anything. Let's leapfrog forward.
Hello, chicky-bricky в дамке!
Sergeant Panther, GI Hikes Heavy Tank Daycare. Don't joke about it. I have to babysit these mouse tanks. These little mice. But they're my mice to look after. Do Operation Tannenbaum. I'm butchering the pronunciation, but it's basically the operation to invade Switzerland, isn't it? I'm doing ornament effort just so I can try and make 2 mouses a week. Which I'm still not at yet. And ever will get to, apparently, according to the efficiency retention. Oh, we're achieving a breakthrough here. I think it's time to get some of the backup infantry in the rear up to attention, because I might need them soon. New fighter! I think we did our jet engine research a while back. Requires jet technology. Nope, sorry, I missed that. I got a bonus for it. When we finish that, I can do it almost instantly. I guess we could research the duck. Okay, plane. TA-152, reliability max. Range max. Weapons and engine, I guess. I put more into engine slightly. So we're going to upgrade from the 109B straight to the TA-152A. It's an A. I'm walking here. But seriously, we've found an exploit and keep charging. Go on, Ghost Division. Still nowhere near Moscow, by the way. Just putting that. What? Oh, Soviet Union, they're cut off there. For a second, I was thinking, whoa, they're getting behind my lines. I think it's time to free up this division and put them into this. Let's check the supply situation. No, I cannot put them into the salient. I wanted to reinforce it, but I can't. There's not enough supplies there. Yep, using the mice as an armored... No, keep going forward. That's it, Ronald. Don't make me disconnect you again. How long will it take the mouse to get to Moscow? 16 days. Then again, I don't think anyone can stop it unless they literally just open up the petrol tank and start siphoning the fuel out. Yeah, province planes, so you're going to get fucked. I guess we can use a Panzer IV to cross the river and get the mouse to follow. But notice this area now, like this armor unit has been stretched because there's no infantry to try and hold it up. They're using like the Panzer IV just to try and sprint down. Oh, no way I would be able to get us around like that with just one division.
Алло, чики-брики в дамке!
Ah, Sergeant Panther, thanks for the donation again. If England does the rocket research, it's the first missile is just a grand slam with an iPad strapped to it. That's a very good question. And honestly, it'd probably be better just to strap the weight of the rocket to a plane. But then again, I guess Germany doesn't know what a heavy bomber is. And nor do I. I've not done any heavy bomber research. I still think I have 100,000 Heinkels sitting in Berlin. Nope, not even that many because they're taking away production from it. I think I must have worn out the heavy bomber initiative. Yep, no heavy bombers. These Stukas straight to the front. New sector for you to go and do some fighting in. 500 fighters, you can go straight there. This airfield might be a bit packed. Oh, but there's an airfield there if we capture that. That's a priority objective now. Give me the airfield. Wow, no enemy fighters at the moment. 1,600 Stuka. 350 troops bombed in one day. Not bad. But I think I need to order an all-out offensive now. So, Actually, no, you're not getting the order. I'm just giving it individually to everyone. And Hoff, you can continue offensive to where? I haven't given you a plan yet. Leningrad. These mice are just in the spearhead, I guess. Ooh, it's cold. Honestly, one thing that sucks about the Soviet Union is that you can control Leningrad, Moscow, Sevastopol, and Stalingrad. Have a line literally all the way across here. They won't surrender until you get to around this mountain range. Or at least like this port all the way down. Do a naval invasion from Japan to Vladivostok. Oh, fuck hell. I'm just thinking a naval invasion. I've done a naval invasion here once. What it is that a naval invaded this island, and then a naval invasion to this port here, I think it was, and then tried to get to Moscow, but it took like 3 weeks of driving just to get to like there. And then the army turned up. I managed to get there eventually, it just took forever. So, at the moment we have lost 2.5 mil to the Soviets. The Soviets have lost 10 mil to us. That's a good KD now, that's 1-4. And the Stuka is uncontested. I'll assign a Stuka to the south now. Enemy air supremacy, DB freeze. Oh, my fighters were not given the order to protect. There they go, now they're going to get into disguise. Are you going to take Estonia as well? I think Estonia is a peace-loving nation. I'll leave them alone for now. But their time will come. Their time will come. National Spain wants to send 1 division. Yeah, alright. Sending you a 1 division. Let's have a look at it. Supply. Can I have... Nope. I cannot afford any more units in that sector. But at the very tip of the spearhead I can. Where are the mouses gone? Rommel, what have you done? Oh, for fuck's sake. You know what, that's it. I'm just giving you a battle order. I want the first unit into Moscow to be a mouse. And I think we should have our 3rd super heavy tank battalion done. No, that's just a regular tank battalion. I'll send these divisions to Hoff. He'll make good use of them. I think he's this one here. Yeah, that's Hoff. Use troops to invade Canada. The fall of Kiev. Wow, I was not even keeping track of the south front. Yeah, this region here. It seems like it's all coming apart now. And with the extra manufacturing, we'll make more super heavy tank destroyers. No, these are just heavy tank destroyers. What would be... What would be the value of research, improvement to clothing? Forget the winter clothing. What if we made an GW E100? So that's a soft attack of 122 compared to a soft attack of 120. It's hardly a difference. Those numbers aren't really enough for me to cream myself. Use HOI4 for artillery. Your plan is to push your way to Moscow. Yes, my plan is to get to Moscow. Moscow before Hitler's birthday. I don't know when Hitler's birthday is, but I'm sure it's soon. Maybe like April or something? Let's see what the Soviets are up to. Details. Our own B-29, so they're getting the TU-4. I see, so they've run out of manpower. And they're at the 10%, but it's not ticking up fast enough to get more troops to the front. Because it probably hasn't fully like taken all 10% of the country yet. So strike while the iron is hot. What if I if I reassign these southern troops? Nope. No, I can't put them to the north now. They'll starve. The mouses are rolling again. United States denounces the whatever it is, basically communism. Also, thank you very much for the donation, by the way, Sergeant Panther. Again, 20th of April is Hitler's birthday. Actually, I think that's going to be a pretty tough deadline, but the mouses might pull it off. We're making very fast progress now. Chromium. Where can I get more chromium? Oh, I only had I always had the manpower set to the 5% one, which one's that again? All adults serve. No, not that one. Extensive conscription. And it was only at the start of the war I moved to service by requirement, just in case. But I think I may have... No, I didn't need it. But not much of it. I only needed like maybe 6 or 7% out of my 5%. If I was smart, I could draw up an armoured initiative to try and pull off a flank here. What are we missing? No template for... Mechanized equipment free. Oh, yeah, that's right. How many do we have spare? Mechanized equipment. I've been making them. I just don't know how many I've got. We've got 200. That's not enough to fill up the mouse divisions yet. The mouse divisions are on the mission to Moscow. Nope, still not much manpower. Oh, goody. Medium tank division crushed to the south. Actually, not south. Just keep pushing east. You'll be able to link up. Honestly, my medium tank divisions are probably more cost effective, but I just find these heavy tank divisions hilariously silly.
А ну, чики-брики в дамке!
And Sergeant Panther, you brought me 2 whole meal deals now. Thank you very much. Speaking of bombs and dictators and bomber crews, who will win for best German bunker designed to house its top brass and supreme leader, or one tall boy? Well, who will win? Fascist leader of Nazi Germany, or one tiny mini bullet? Uh-oh, these super heavy tanks are in a pickle. I just keep them still. Yeah, good job trying to attack across the river at mobile bunkers. Steel production is not really an issue at the moment. The initiative is not well, I wouldn't say it's stopping. I'd just say it's slowing down a little. But momentum seems strong. And there we go. Here comes another encirclement coming right up. Wow, my planes are not even keeping up with the front anymore. We need to make sure all the Stukas are up as well. I think Stukas were a big part of Breakthrough as well. Like, you check the numbers and it's like, whoa, it did like 50 organization damage or something. Alright, the Breakthrough didn't happen, but they've... Not all the units have fully evac'd out yet. And my mouses... Yep, they're still going for it. No, seriously, I played as Poland. I played as Poland like maybe a month ago on stream, and I defeated Germany. True story. Who's naval invading? Russian divisions are attacking German divisions in fascist England's territory, which belongs to someone in the Ally, which is fascist England, but is in the Ally of them. I'm confused. Okay, my next super heavy tank division must be done. There it is! Straight to the front you go. Yep, it's on a train as well, so it won't actually take a year to get there. Yep, so let's check this out. So the new super heavy tank division composes of 240 King Tigers, 24 King Tigers with howitzers on them, and 15 mice. I know it's mouse, but I like to pronounce it mice for the plural. The road to Moscow is open! Actually, I need to redraw new front lines. That initiative is going to be done soon. Rocket engine is done, which means I can get jet planes now. And more captured territory means more oil fields production. Yep, jet planes in 90 days. My sledgehammer divisions march forward. Maybe I should upgrade the super heavy tank division to 30 mice. Can I afford that? No, I need 45 mice in total. Okay, these front lines are confusing now for me. Right, there's my second mouse. There we go. I need to just concentrate the mice. So I've got a spearhead of armor, but on that spearhead, I've got a pointy spearhead, and that's 45 mouse currently at the moment. Go to the oil fields. Honestly, I don't need the oil really anymore. Let's look at the... Yep, oil. I'm actually sorted. It's chromium I have an issue with. Buying my chromium from Yugoslavia. Yeah, oil's fine. I mean, the whole of the world is now basically become oil refinery. All of Europe is oil refineries. Scotland and Ireland are oil refineries. In real life, it would be too inefficient to produce that much oil artificially. I see there are limits to the sledgehammer divisions. It's interesting that they don't have the best damage. Like, yes, they do like 800 attack, but that's not brilliant. But it seems like their organization in HP just never goes down. So they're just there constantly engaging, not doing anything. This mouse is still... Oh, this mouse can't join in due to logistics issues. Infrastructure to the front. Yeah, I need to upgrade that actually. We need to build a motorway to Moscow. At the very tip of the spearhead, there's the mouse still. He's resting though, he's sleepy. How are the Russians coping now? They must be slowly over the MiG project. Not good. But their manpower is still not catching up yet to the rate I'm taking it out. Operation Take Leningrad's in progress. Comet sighted. The end is near for our enemies. We have 2 heavy tank battalions in, well, divisions in parallel construction. It's beautiful. How are we doing with weapon type 3 construction? I mean, sorry, the getting it to the front lines. So the MP43 is meant to be our new weapon. And there's still tons of units. CCCP build-up is currently the priority number uno division. They get all the new toys, and yet none of these divisions seem to have access to the new MP43. Guess I'm not making it fast enough. March to Moscow. Alright, well, you missed Hitler's birthday. So no, it was 20th of April, so we only got 3 more days. Alright, so we won't have it by his birthday, but we'll have it before he, like, takes the weekend off or something. And Leningrad's on the siege now. In real life, this is literally what happened. They cut off this bit of territory first, but they didn't take Leningrad. And there was the ice road as well. Apparently they laid down an oil pipe under the ground. So under the lake, so there was oil coming into Moscow. Sorry, Leningrad. Oh, look at the Stuka. 60 damage to their 300 strength army. That's pretty good. I mean, that's what it is right now, but keeping up that rate of destruction, the Stukas are doing their job. And once we get the land province, we don't have to attack across the river. Leningrad will fall. It's just a supply issue keeping me up. I'm going to change to construction effort for like roads. Construction engineering for improved 10% infrastructure speed. I'll take it. No, the heavy tank battalion. Look how far from the front it's sitting because it doesn't want to eat up all the supplies. I could assign it to another part of the front. Moscow, go. Go to Moscow. It's not winning, but it's not losing either. Strength 94%. What are we working with here? We lost 4 of the mouses. Need more mouse. Oh, fine. I'll produce E50s now. Are you happy? Actually, that's a good point. I should get a surround on Leningrad first. Oh, then again, it's not too bad to take. Holy shit, the Stukas are raining destruction from above. I think the Stukas will take Leningrad by themselves. Enemy strength is 400. Or something along those lines. The Stukas will just wear them down. Come on, I want to go to bed. I need to take Moscow before I can do that. The fall of Leningrad, good. Another victory for the fatherland. Yeah, exactly. 4 mouses lost. Probably. Oh, we need ponies in the rear. We actually don't have enough infantry equipment to support 30 pony divisions being trained at once. And that is scary, actually. We need to dedicate more to infantry with weapons. The fall of Malta. Who took Malta? Italy, apparently. Italy is useful after all. My super heavy tank battalion is almost there. Charge! Wow, they're all using Russian and Irish artillery. I mean, it's still half of it, 3/4 of it is still German artillery, but even so. Who authorized that you can use like, oh, so I see the mouse units because I made them elites. They get access to the MP43s. There we go. The mouse unit has taken Moscow. It's very lightly defended. Any bunkers there? Probably a couple. Nope, 0 bunkers. Never did the defend Moscow initiative. Okay, widen out infantry. I need you to help. Come on. Less than a day. The mouse division is almost out of organization as well. This is happening. We drove a fucking mouse to Moscow. Is it regaining? There, it took Moscow. It's already out. Get back in there. Come on, you got the organization up already. Get back. Fuck. We took Moscow for 5 seconds and then the mouse division. No, the fall of Moscow. But on the way back, it already got more organization, so I can send it back in again. It took Moscow just for like an afternoon. Come on, get back in there. There we go, we got Moscow again. Once the heavy division parks its fat ass up in there. It said we did it. When Moscow falls twice, you reach pure German. Transcended. Yeah, definitely more infantry type weapons. More, we can always have more of those. That's it, we took Moscow. Moscow's locked down. The heavy tank division's parked its fat ass in there. In fact, initiative for more. Those 3 mice are not leaving Moscow ever. They're going to park in there. That's it. I reckon we won. I know I still haven't taken Sevastopol yet, but details. Their manpower is almost nothing. They're under 10% recruitment, but I can keep up this rate of killing pretty efficiently. So, we're going to check the final numbers before I end the stream. So, as Germany, I've lost 4 million in total for the whole of World War II. I lost 2.8, let's just round it up to 3 mil in the Soviet war. The Soviets, in direct conflict to me, have lost 11.3. Oh, there, that makes it easier as well. Don't ask me why though, but the fascist English Empire, which I liberated England to turn them fascist, is currently in the communist faction. Still haven't figured that out. Also, I think I've lost 20 U-boats. I've got U-boats being built, but I don't know where they're coming out. I know I can assign their factories where they're being built, but even so. So yeah. Exactly, defeated Moscow. You click on like the picture of Hitler's portrait, he's got red glowing eyes there. But yeah, 3 heavy tank divisions are now parked in Moscow. 45, well, theoretically on paper 45 mouse, but a fuck ton. That's 750 King Tigers, along with plus 75 King Tiger variants with artillery on them. And a few mice to back it up. I think the tip of the spearhead lost the most mice, but 8 in that one as well. 15 in the one that I've seen sitting in the rear most of the time. So anyway, on that happy note, I think it's time to end the stream here for today. Holy shit, I'm late already. Alright then, take care lads, and I'll see you in the next stream. Not sure what it will be. WarThunder, Spin Tires maybe. I think this is the end of this Germany play. I think we can just assume I won from here. I did it. May 1945, basically in alternate history where the Reich did not fall, but actually basically won World War II. Conquering America, I don't even want to think about. That's a massive pain in the arse. Japan? Eat a dick, you didn't invade the Soviet Union. Alright, take care, and I'll see you in the next stream. Bye.